Really?
All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight, we are doing a cube draft,
We are.
but not just any cube draft.
One where I'm involved.
Yeah, it's the worst kind of cube draft. No, so everyone's cube drafting. The holiday cube is up, and we're gonna do a different kind of cube draft. We're gonna do
It's Christmas.
yeah, we're gonna do, and you can go with the Christmas lights if you want. We're gonna do an alternating cube draft. So what we're gonna do is, me and Nicole are gonna alternate picks in the draft. Nicole's gonna start, and we cannot discuss anything
I feel like
in between.
I don't know. I feel like I want you to go first.
No, you're
because
going
I don't know
first.
what I'm doing, and I feel
Well,
like you would want me to go first because I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, that's
So-
well, the thing is that I think it's better if you go first, because you're gonna set the tone, and we're gonna go. So alternate cube draft. We're each gonna alternate picks, and it's basically the whole spiel. Nicole
Can
has
chat help?
Nicole has one of her vices here. Chat can not help. I mean, chat can talk, but like, yeah, they can talk, but we can't discuss what they're saying. Like,
Okay. So you can't talk?
Well, we can talk. We just can't discuss the draft as it's happening.
I got
Okay.
excited for a second.
Nicole has her vice. What's your vice, Toots?
You.
No. What's your actual vice?
Guys.
Show them.
Which one?
You only have one in front of you, not your phone. All right. Well, I've got a nice bottle of Brown Sugar Bourbon here to get me through this experience. And
I have
Nicole,
chocolate milk.
Nicole has some ice cream.
No, not just some ice cream. It is cookies and
Take it
cream
easy. All
Oreo
right, take
chunk
it
ice
easy.
cream.
So-
It's so good.
So we're gonna be doing our alternating cube draft. If you're all ready for that, we'll see.
We should go get the lights.
We should get the lights.
There's one on the staircase and
Can't
one
stop
upstairs.
now. Can you tell a story again?
Story time.
We'll get it for round one. All right, let's go.
I think we should go.
We've been yakking too much. Let's go. It is time for the alternate cube draft. All right, I guess we have.
I'm doing it. I was gonna say. Okay.
Tell a story.
So is this time where Jim got out of his chair, and I got to lay claim on the comfy chair because I'm first pick. So I should get the.
chair.
The other lights are upstairs.
Whatever. You wear the hat over the lights.
Why do you get the lights?
Get on my chair. Up.
Mint chocolate chip is the best.
Mint chocolate
So
chip
says
is my
Lord
favorite
Draken.
ice cream.
That's why you're just the Lord and you're not king.
All right, the lights are on. I don't like this epilepsy-inducing blinking. There we go. Much better. All right.
Look, I'm sparkling.
All right, Nicole, you have first pick. What is your selection?
I don't know. What is this anyway?
This is a cube draft.
Cube draft?
You know what a cube draft is? Don't play
Okay,
stupid.
but I don't know what.
Nicole's trying to get plausible deniability going.
Is it?
I'm gonna pour some alcohol right now. You have 57 seconds to pick a card.
Love you, Lord Draken. Stream was listed under Mutant League Hockey.
I was.
Mutant League Hockey.
Pick a card, Toots. Focus on what you're doing.
I don't know. I like Karn.
I cannot discuss the picks. Thanks,
I know.
Faber. Appreciate it.
I said I like Karn.
You have 30 seconds to pick a card.
Karn is one of John's favorite magic cards.
Well, you have 10 seconds, 15 seconds. Pick a card.
I said Karn.
You're taking Karn? All right, Nicole's first pick is Karn. I can have no comments about that because we're doing an alternate cube draft. Now I have to pick my card. All right, let's see here. I can't discuss the picks because I can't discuss it with Nicole. So we're gonna look at the cards, and this is the alternate art. Oh wait, nope. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, so we have a Karn.
The boots.
Top 6 Monarch. Okay, let's see here.
My pick was for John.
The pick was from John. It's maybe you love Karn. Don't act like you don't love Karn.
I love Karn too. I'm not saying I don't love Karn.
Is this a powered cube or an unpowered cube? I don't know. I looked at the cube list.
I thought I just asked what. Never mind. You know what's good? Ice cream.
All right. Yeah, I'll take the greatest thief in the multiverse. Your pick.
I don't even know what that does.
Well, maybe you should read it.
Hmm. Draw 2, discard 2.
It's Powered Cube. Okay. All right, so it's your pick. You have 45 seconds
What
to
does
go.
that mean?
Powered means that there's like boxes and Black Lotus and stuff in it.
Gotcha.
And yes, Faber, thank you for the tip. We now have our viewers coming in. We had no one watching us. I couldn't figure out why. I thought it was just Nicole's fault. 30 seconds.
Oh,
This stuff's really good.
I like treasure.
Once again, I cannot debate. We're not discussing any picks here. This is Nicole and I alternating picks.
Or Volcanic Island. I don't know.
I can't talk about your pick.
Find treasure.
Nicole's selection of Treasure Cruise. Faber, it's on. It's gonna be on YouTube.
Sure.
The John and Jim show is on YouTube. Treasure Cruise.
Sure.
Check out the YouTube. The last time me and John played the John and Jim show, we played Mutant League Hockey. So that one's on the YouTube. Our recent one will be up in the future. Okay. Really loving this alternate art here. It's like the Elspeth got lost in a thick fog. And let's see here. All right, so how could I not take Elspeth, you know? Your pick.
What was that? How can I not take Elspeth, right?
Yes, there may be another Elspeth in the back. Yes, John and Jim show is up on the YouTube. For those who don't know, me and my stepson John play a little classic video games, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, and our last foray is into a game called Mutant League Hockey. Wanna know what I actually found out? We were watching the Mutant League Hockey credits as we were loading the stream, and it says "Coming soon, Mutant League Basketball." Never released that. 5 seconds.
Pick.
What? What?
Vantage.
Vantage?
Yes.
All right, Inspiring Vantage has been taken. Now it's my pick. And if you're just tuning in, trying to figuring out what's going on here,
We're trying to also figure out what's going on.
exactly, that's kind of the point. Me and Nicole are doing an alternating draft. We are taking picks back and forth, and we are not discussing them. So we have to just kind of put our heads together and figure this out. Yeah, Mutant League Football came out first, actually. And that game was like medium. It wasn't great. Mutant League Hockey was awesome. Like, it's a really, really great, fun game. And it definitely was like somewhat popular. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do Mutant League Basketball. But, alright, so we're going to select Day of Judgment. Your pick. I'm glad Adante Vanguard is in the cube. In my article for Star City Games tomorrow, I go over the best 12 cube cards of the year, and that may be one of them. Spoiler alert. Ooh, yeah. Put myself through Nicole's drafting. I have a bottle of Brown Sugar Bourbon whiskey. We're just drinking straight on the rocks. So cheers, everyone. Happy holidays.
Take Gideon.
Gideon Jura.
Sure.
Gideon Jura goes into the pile for Nicole. And now it is my pick. I think this is also one of the cards I wrote about in my article. Magic Island Cube finally gets something right. Because it gets most things wrong. That's for sure. Alright, Gutter Snipe.
That wasn't like the first ever like Magic deck I played.
That's true, yeah. Me and Nicole were first dating, she wanted to play some Magic. And, let's take... Took Mana Tithe. And Nicole wanted to play on Magic Online. So your pick that's... So I built like a blue-red prowess deck that was like super cheap.
Oblivion Ring.
Oblivion Ring?
Yeah, it's probably better than Magic Ring. Oh yeah, Oblivion Ring. Just take it.
Reflector Mage or Arid Mesa? What your mage is like. Taking out Mesa. Your pick.
Bolt.
Lightning bolt. I will select Soldier of the Pantheon. You will select
Incinerate.
Incinerate. I will select. Let's build a burn deck, right?
Yeah, right, pretty much.
I'll take Leonin Relic Warder. And you'll take Inquisition.
Okay.
Alright.
That means it's your pick.
Pack 1 complete. I pick first in pack 2. Not Nicole. Because I'll put this here. We're not really sure what we're playing or not playing it. So we're just building our deck. We're discussing our deck build. It's an alternate draft. I get first pick this round.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Davis. That's Nicole. We're doing an alternate draft, and Nicole's first pick was Karn Liberated.
Yay, Karn!
I second picked Dak. You third picked
Treasure Cruise?
Yeah, Cruz, and I fourth picked Elspeth. Okay. This is going interestingly. Which is about as ambiguous of a statement as I can say. Lest I sway Nicole in some way, which I would never do.
Yeah.
I would never break the rules of this this alternate draft we have going here. I'll take Lightning Helix. Your pick.
Boros Signet.
Boros Signet selection. You got a final answer, but you can't like gauge my reaction. You can't be like.
No, I'm not gauging your reaction.
Boros Signet.
That's not what I said. I said Boros Signet. I literally just said it.
A little gagey.
I'm not gauging.
All right, final answer. Boros Signet goes in the pile. It's a fast pick. Oh boy. Emrakul, the Promised End. Kozilek, Butcher of Truth. Wrath of God, Time Spiral. Marsh Flats. Also a fast bond, pretty broken card. Banned in all formats except for vintage. Hard card to use in a cube draft though. Often not as good as it seems, unless it's really, really good. I'm just gonna take Marsh Flats. Your pick. Spoiler alert, Hazoret is another card in my article tomorrow on StarCityGames.com. Once again, my article for tomorrow is Top 12 Cube Cards released in 2017. As Nicole says, I go. Seconds.
I actually have to read these cards, you know. I don't
7
know them
seconds.
all.
You gotta pick one. Pick something.
Mirror Crusader.
Okay. I will select. I want to select fast to put the pressure back on Nicole. You know? but we're going to select Wall of Omens. Your pick.
I'm reading the mana cost for Progenitus because it's absolutely ridiculous.
Yes, this is the card that Ross Merriam literally threw across the room during the Players' Championship.
Seriously?
Yep. He's playing elves in natural order. You know what natural order does?
Don't you like get...
You like sack a guy to get a green creature.
Yeah.
And like obviously if you just draw this card into your hand, you can't get it anymore. And his first draw step of the game was like with Progenitus. And like he had a natural order, would have won if he was just in his deck. At the end of the game when he lost, he just threw it across the room.
Give me a restoration.
One Restoration Angel coming up. Alright, back to my
see
pick.
what that other blue Phyrexian card was, but
I wasn't even looking, I was telling stories.
I know. I couldn't read anything. I told you actually.
It honestly would be more fun if we just tapped out for each. Like you couldn't even look
I mean, I haven't been paying any attention to you. So.
Maybe we'll do it next draft.
I haven't been paying
You can't even
attention.
look at the other.
But the thing is, like, I couldn't read any of the cards in that deck.
Okay, so what we got here? Smokestack?
What does it do? It's the one that you sacrifice a permanent for each counter.
Got a final answer me. Don't gauge my reaction.
It wasn't gauging your reaction. Yeah, take Smokestack.
Nicole's trying to gauge my reactions. Okay.
I remember this back.
I'm gonna take Lava Claw Reaches. Your pick. I like that we're leading all the cards up too, so we don't know what colors I want to be. I don't know what colors you want to be. We have no idea what we're thinking. We're on totally different wavelengths. Or are we? Alternate drafts. 9 seconds.
Courtyard.
Concealed Courtyard goes into the pile. Both are good 1-drops. I like these guys. I'm going to take probably my least favorite card in the history of Magic. Bonfire of the Damned.
How many times did you die to that card?
A lot. Your pick.
Hazard. What?
I need a drink.
What was the other? What were the other cards?
Nothing.
It was Shardless Agent and something, right?
I'm good.
I didn't see the other
We can't
things.
discuss picks.
I didn't see the other one.
Your pick.
Like, what was the other card?
Your pick.
Mizium Mortars.
Knight of the White Orchid. Right.
What was? I'm telling me what
I'll
the other cards were in that pack.
I'll tell you after the draft. We can't discuss picks. All right. You are first. This is an Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger, hiding in the fog.
Yes.
That's some of your favorite cards in this pack.
Yes.
Ulamog, Eidolon.
I love Eidolon.
Hmm?
I feel like there's so many cards like little creatures.
I can't tell Nicole what card I really wanted out of that pack. Maybe Chad can figure it out.
I mean, there were only 3 cards left, and I didn't know 2 of them.
It's okay. No, just go.
Like I said, I can't read them that fast. I only have 10 seconds.
That's the fun of the ultimate draft.
No, it's just that it's no fun because like I don't know what that card is.
Which one?
Like that one. I don't know what that card is.
This card sucks. Don't worry about
By the way, we're taking Fact or Fiction,
Taking Fact or Fiction?
aren't we?
You tell me. It's your pick. I didn't even see the pack, honestly.
It's either Fact or Fiction or Hostage Shaker.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
Well, I'm on Fact or Fiction.
The alternate draft. Fact or Fiction? Final answer?
You missed that.
What?
I'm thinking. Yeah, whatever.
Foff? Foff it up.
Sure.
Alright. Now we have... And these Planeswalkers are great. Okay. I'm going to select... gonna select.
Was Wildfire in that pack? I didn't see.
Killa might have gotten it.
What's Wildfire?
It's a 6-mana sorcery.
Okay.
4 to each creature. Each player sacks 4 lands.
Yeah, I didn't see that card.
I'm gonna take.
Wait, in the last pack or in the pack that the other pack?
Whatever pack Hazard was selected.
Ah.
I guess we'll take Chandra Pyromaster. Because the artwork's here, you know? Your pick.
When you do that, I can't.
Sorry. You want me to zoom in on any card? Let me know.
Search for Azcanta.
Search.
Sure.
Final answer?
Yes.
Oh boy. Alright. Okay. 1, 2. Alright, I will select a card from this pack. I'm going to select.
What's a world enchantment?
It's just an enchantment basically. Like it's sort of like legendary where like there can't be more than one world enchantment in play at any time. But like it never comes up. There's just like 3 of them. So
Gotcha.
We're gonna select the Abyss. This is Liliana the Bill.
I know. I'm torn, like, because Liliana looks good, Colonnade looks good, and Vindicate looks good.
Those are all good Magic cards.
Yes, they are.
I allow no comment on the status of how those cards fit into our deck.
Would you tell me if those are like your top 3 out of this pack?
Nope. I will tell you nothing. Except for the fact I like Sammy and I like Burnsy. They're my friends. I also like Brown Sugar Bourbon. Happy holidays, everyone.
Can't take a double black right now. I mean, maybe we could. There's a couple of those black fetch. Oh.
8 seconds. 5 seconds.
Vindicate. No, Lily. Just do Lily. Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Make me panic.
Panic. Okay.
It did make me panic.
I'm going to select.
Oh, why did I think the Signet was?
There was a black.
There was a black one right next to it that we didn't take.
Oh no, it was an Azorius.
It was the same. Oh no, yeah.
Yeah, it was Azorius or Boros. I think there was a black Signet somewhere.
I think we did have a black.
Yeah. I'm gonna select a Plateau. Your pick.
I feel like it's Strand.
What's up, Robinson? Kill Blast. What's up, Power Slide?
Flooded Strand.
Flooded Strand?
Yes, please.
Final answer?
Yes.
Ralzeric.
Ulamog looks totally different in that art.
He's not super hungry, you know. He's just kind of like
Infinite.
what's a gyre?
I don't know. It's kind of like a gyro, except with me.
I'm infinitely hungry to eat infinite gyros.
Dude, I like my gyros too.
All right, we're gonna take. I'll take Chain Lightning. Willamog and the infinite gyros.
Badlands.
Hey. Thanks for following DOH. I'm sorry, Dave. Thanks for hosting.
I'm thinking Badlands anyway, so don't worry about it.
Badlands?
Yes, please.
1 Badlands into the pile. I'm going to take messaging me. I'm going to take...
Are they yelling at you? Oh, bad we're drafting right now? So maybe they should be.
No comment. I'm just gonna select Searing Spear.
Guys.
Guys, Saint Draft?
Yes, please. The host did come through.
Thanks, DHOV. Appreciate the host.
Yay!
Sun Titan, your pick.
Vindicate.
Very much appreciated, my friend.
Snap it on.
Vindication.
Yes. I'm glad it came back.
Time reinforcements. Tiger Bones.
Excuse me, what did you just
Alright, so let's talk about this draft. It's interesting, 'cause I was trying to like signal to you like what I wanted to do. So, we obviously were white.
But you were trying to not, too.
And red.
Yeah, and you wanted black.
Right. Yeah, that was kind of where I was trying to go. And...
Inquisition. But you only took Inquisition and Abyss.
We
and Terminate. Sorry, you took Inquisition.
Right, we had the Terminate and Inquisition. We went black for a while, for sure.
Black, well, black was our last pick. You didn't even pick it.
The
it was
blue...
technically my pick.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like the blue was kind of dry.
Sure.
Like we took
that's why
Rouge.
That's why I went away from blue after that. If you like,
yeah.
I mean, I took the Fact or Fiction early on.
Yeah,
I
wanted a different card. The Fact or Fiction is really good. Yeah. And I know, but you know it's my favorite card.
Yeah, I know. I did it for you. I know.
But the big thing is though in a cube draft.
Yeah.
What's up, G Lobmancer?
Well, I paid a lot of attention to lands, so I felt like, hi, Lobmancer.
Yeah, commercials suck. You know, it's a good way to not have commercials on the stream. How do you do that, Nicole?
I don't know.
Well, hit that subscribe button and no commercials at all. So
yay, subscribe button.
The biggest problem was that the biggest restraint or constraint in your cube drafts are your mana base, and we had so much black fixing and no blue. That's why I wanted to move more towards black.
Well, that's why I mean I took the flooded strand, but that was also white too.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
that
Well,
could help
the strand's great.
If we ended up splashing blue or something like that.
I mean, the strand gets plateaued badly, or plateau. But that's great. So now you have choices to make. So I think that yeah, like the Wildfire was a card that like I don't think you would really recognize, but like
didn't know that
that's the kind of card. It worked.
Oh snap!
Wumpus 8.
Wumpus.
Wumpus. Humpus. Wumpus. Wumpus 8. First sub of the day. What's your name? Where you from? How long you been playing Magic? Favorite card of all time? Favorite deck of all time? Most important. What's your name? Where you from? And why'd you try and eat Luke?
Right?
That's a Wampa.
Is this your favorite deck of all time? It's my favorite deck of all time.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
If you're just tuning in, welcome to the stream. We're doing a alternate cube draft. Me and Nicole are alternating picks back and forth.
We're done with that, though.
We just finished it. Here it is.
I didn't have to talk to Jim for like 15 whole minutes, and it was kind of great.
So let's get rid of the crap we're not playing, obviously. We're not playing with the creatures. And then we kind of need to decide if we're going to be playing. I think the Mirror Crusader, I really wanted to be at like a creature-less deck.
Yeah, I know.
I thought the Abyss was kind of trying to signal. But the Abyss is actually a really powerful card, but it's really hard to play. I think you took the Abyss after I took Mirror Crusader. Yeah, I think so. And actually, they actually go all together because the Abyss can't kill Mirror Crusader. Because the Abyss is worded in a weird way where it actually destroys target.
Oh, so you have to target it, and then it destroys it, but it won't because
it can't target it. It's pro black. So,
sure.
Alright, so it also worked with Geist. No, never mind, it's X-Proof. Not Shroud. So, I think you want to be black. The blue, I don't really have any blue fixing. Let's see how the black looks. So, let's put these here. 26 cards. We are very heavy on removal. I mean, Crusader and Hazard. Like, Hazard's not too good in this deck. Restoration ain't no either. I think Time was actually fine in this deck.
I feel like doesn't Hazard go with Abyss since you can't destroy it?
Yeah, but we're gonna have cards in our hand. I mean, it might be fine.
I was just saying, like, I wasn't sure. And should I have taken the other thing over Vindicate? I took Vindicate. I went with Liliana, but then it was Liliana, Vindicate, or Colonnade, I guess.
Yeah, I think that was the point where, like, if you weren't blue. If you want it to be blue, it's Colonnade. It's probably Vindicate over Liliana.
I was really close. Obviously, I was really close. I went Vindicate. Wait, no, Lily.
Yeah, because we're kind of splashing.
But I'm kind of glad that it came back.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely good in our deck. Like, we definitely are like a Planeswalker or creatureless kind of deck. It's gonna be a little awkward to play against the
Wump's
creature deck.
favorite card is
Force of Nature. Wumpus is an old school player. Force of Nature is, it's like an 8/8 trample. I agree, Smokestack is not super good in this deck. Smokestack's a very, very awkward card. Smokestack.
That's a cool card.
Smokestack's very, very good with Elspeth, timely reinforcements, and that's mostly it. Once we get a Planeswalker in play, these sorts of universal kill everything cards are really good. Before we do, it's not going to be as good.
Yeah,
but...
like Elspeth tokens is like whatever. You know, like...
Right, yeah, exactly. That's really, really good. So, our black gives us Inquisition, Terminate, Vindicate, Liliana, Abyss, and all of our mana base. We have Lava Claw, Marsh Flats, Colonnade, Badlands. So we have 4 black fixing lands. If we were to play blue, we'd be looking at Cruise, Factor Fiction,
yeah,
Geist,
we only got a
Faden.
good look at. There was the one pack with like a trop.
Yeah, we didn't really.
Well,
aside from Colonnade, yeah.
There was a trop.
We might play these creatures also if we were playing the blue.
Sure.
What's up, top 64 F&M winner? Our first date. There's a Kylo Ren tweet that was pretty good lately. If you follow emo Kylo Ren on Twitter, but I'm not gonna talk about that because I don't want to.
But if you don't follow emo Kylo Ren, you should.
Yeah.
But it's also like a slight spoiler.
Right. Yes. That's why I'm gonna.
So, well, just so you know, before you look up emo Kylo Ren, it might be a slight spoiler to the new movie if you have not seen it yet.
Correct. So we put all these cards in.
What'd you do? Stop doing that. Stop it. You click set.
No, I don't want to do. Yeah, I think the black's better just because of the mana. So let's sort by color. Combine. In fact, Fiction is very good. Search is very good. Faden's fine. It also might matter if our opponent's not playing any creatures. Maybe we'll board to the blue instead. Now I think we're gonna do this. So that. And we're playing all these lands. Sort by color. Yeah, it's in basics. Liliana is a little awkward. Oh wait, Sun Titan. These cards should not be in here. I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Sun Titan, Restoration Angel, Mirror Crusader should not be in the deck. 23. We actually would really want like one more playable. I think we just play this Hazard actually. It's fine with the Abyss. We're not drawing a ton of cards. We're more of like a board control kind of deck. So I think it's just fine to play Hazard. Sort by color, add some basics. Sure. Double white, double red, some swamps. Liliana's going to be a little hard to cast.
You don't understand, Lavamancer. Jim's like really hardcore about that stuff. He's like, I'm not actually allowed to tell anybody whether or not I enjoyed the movie or not.
Yes. Alright, that's our deck. We have the first ever alternate cube draft.
When he's around.
What?
What?
Huh?
Yeah.
Sandy Burnsy.
Oh,
Wake up.
stop it. You're sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna do that
Wake
to you
up.
while you're trying to sleep
You
tonight.
basically do.
Pretty much.
Alright. Alright. Let's go.
So now you get to play turn 1 and I get to play turn 2. Right? Is that
You want to do that?
No.
You could do that.
Fun box. I want one of them.
What's a fun box?
I don't know, but I
Our
want
opponent's name
one.
is Funbox?
Yeah.
Ooh, this is about as good as our mana gets, right?
This is a pretty good hand, right?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with Hazard in our deck.
Yay.
We're sort of like, honestly, it's like we're playing Jund. We're kind of like, we don't really have the blue card advantage, so we're kind of just gonna like stick a Planeswalker and try and kill them.
Yes, it's all the gerbils.
Yay!
Gerbils on our Christmas cards.
Yep. Christmas cards went out to
Those
all
went
my
out
subs today. So if you were a sub to the stream and you gave me your email for a Christmas card, it is in the mail. If you're a sub to the stream and didn't do that, it's always next year. What do you think, Toots?
Isn't it always Bolt the Bird? Isn't that the word?
Upstairs.
Upstairs.
Just kidding. Yes. Dead elf. Dead elf.
I like that elf. Makes me happy.
It's not very Christmassy, but the elf is dead.
I mean, it worked. Our opponent didn't play anything,
I see that.
including a land.
Christmas cards. Fauna Shaman. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Have you heard of Elvish Mystic in the Graveyard?
I like it.
Alright, what are we doing here?
Robinson, I'm a fan.
Downstairs. Downstairs.
That's really funny.
Alright, what are we doing
I like
now?
downstairs.
What are we doing now?
What?
What are we doing now?
I don't know what their card does, so I'm not sure. Do we kill it? Do we have to kill it?
Probably.
Okay, then kill it.
Light it up.
Yes.
Downstairs. This is what Christmas is all about. Drinking and lights.
Lighting up your opponent. Badlands Plateau.
There need Badlands. Alright. Azaret. Go. It's not
Did we win yet?
No.
Is this the best deck ever?
It's not bad. It's not great. But I think it's pretty in line with what these cubes, with what you usually want to do in this cube, which is dirt around planeswalkers. And
Not right now, top 64.
look at this mana base.
Look at this mana base. It's beautiful.
I mean, they're probably going to concede to our Elspeth. Just looking at that with Hazoret, but it's not a great Hazoret deck, but it's a good win condition, and it's fine. We're definitely going upstairs next turn. Just a heads up. Is Nicole drunk on ice cream? Yes.
I'm actually about to get seconds.
Yeah.
It was so good. I have my empty ice cream bowl. What? Do you see everyone?
I see everything.
Can you see them? Oh, I'm thinking about it.
Maelstrom Bowls or bust. Exhume? Well. Rude. Yeah, I mean, our opponent missed like 4 land drops, so shouldn't be too hard. My light's dead.
No, but they're not as bright as the other ones. That's why I say get the other ones.
Was it just auto? Is it like auto turn off?
No. They're just they fade after a little while. It's been on for forever. Those are old. Those are from last year. The other ones are from this
Put
year.
in battery. But you Sammy Burnsy a card here. Our opponent's taking too long.
What? They exiled our Hazoret. But we're at 26 now.
Have a shock.
Okay.
Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Okay. So can we kill their thing though?
There's no better feeling than an old Christmas mana scythe.
Yay!
What's up, Zaratol?
Hi, Sarah.
Look at them go! Look at them go!
They was like, I could do it too. Oh, look at Birds. He's still like, you know, like when you wake up and your hair is kind of like on the side of your face and you have like the bed wrinkle? Like,
Sammy's really hogging that card. Sammy wants to take over Burnsy's job.
Poor Burnsy. Oh, look at. Oh, look at him. Sammy told him to go scratch, so he did.
That shock is done for.
Oh.
Force break. Merry Christmas.
Wait, what's Force Spike?
This card but blue. We passed it in the draft.
Did we?
Yes, this is a color shifted card.
Yeah, you said like it's a counter. It's like one of the only white counters or something like that.
What it is in the block Time Spiral was a very cool block. It was a nostalgia block. The first set was called Time Spiral. It was all about the past. It was a lot of like cards that like harken back to previous cards, and like it actually had an extra rarity slot. What's up, Charison? It was common, uncommon, rare, and there was a time shifted slot where it was like 100 cards, just like from the history of Magic. It was like a gemstone mine, like just a bunch of random old cards, and they were legal and standard too. So that was all about the past. The second set, Planar Chaos, was, let's bring in Bone Shredder probably.
Wasn't like the future one like Tarmogoyf and stuff, or is that different?
Right, so the second set was Planar Chaos.
Okay.
That had to do with the present, but as an alternate present.
Sure.
So it was all about colors kind of being shifted around and colors doing. What if haste was a green ability, and what if countering spells was a white ability?
Sure. And what if black creatures could trample?
Right. And so they took some of the cards that are already cards and color shifted them. So for example, this is a blue card, Force Spike. They gave it a different border and they color shifted it to white. So now it's mana type. Damnation.
And renamed it.
Damnation is the color shift of Wrath of God. It's just the card Wrath of God, but it's black. So, and the third set, Future Sight, was possible futures. So it was like that future border and like really weird card designs. And then a lot of the future, not a lot, but like some of the Future Sight cards have ended up in like future sets. So, I don't think that block did terribly well because it was very bad at getting new players in, obviously, but it was a really, really cool design for a block. Alright, we keeping this?
Yes.
Definitely.
I picked some of these cards. I like to pick
Which ones, Toots?
Flettistrand, Hazoret, and Oblivion Ring.
You did. I picked Lava Claw Reaches.
You did?
Brute Force. So,
Reveal Bonfire.
I literally hate this card so much.
Can we reveal it?
We can.
Let's do
Whenever
it.
I put this card in my deck, this is what happens. I draw my first draw step every time.
That's so.
That's true. Future Sight. So you know this the silly new set, like Unhinged, whatever it is, Unhinged. And like one of the themes is like assembling contraptions.
Okay.
One card in Unhinged is actually legal in Modern.
Okay.
It's a card that was in Future Sight called like something Rigor or whatever.
Okay.
And it's like a 3/3 with a 3/3 for 4. It says all Rigor creatures get +1/+1/+0 in haste, and if you would assemble a contraption, assemble 2 contraptions instead. Which means literally nothing. Like at the time, it meant literally nothing, but then they made all the contraptions and stuff, so it did something. But
like 15 years later.
Right, but the point was that the Steam Flogger Boss. So that was the idea. Alright, so we're gonna.
The contraptions never were gonna happen. They were just like some random card.
Right. I think we're gonna wall here. We can Bonfire next turn.
Whatever.
It's a lot of bolts. So everyone was like, "What the hell is a contraption?" You know, and then like, you know, for 10 years it never showed up in a set, and now it finally shows up in the silly unset.
I like it.
Whoa.
All right.
They are many colors. Not a planeswalker. Zenith? Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, we're dead. That was fun.
Where's
We need to draw.
what was that card? The Abyss?
We need to draw exactly Liliana. Nope, you can't target it. It's got pro everything.
Oh.
Alright, so we have to draw Liliana exactly next turn. Think we can do it?
Why not?
That's not very fun. I mean, we could have bolted the Deuter. I made the choice to play Wall of them, and so I figured we would just get whatever they play with this thing. But no.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of had the Bonfire for 10 here.
It wouldn't kill either. It's got protection from everything.
But that's not. It doesn't target.
That's right. What protection also stops damage.
Wait.
Protection stops damage. You can't target it. You can't block it, and you can't enchant it. So even though this deals damage to everything, it deals damage. You can't deal damage to it.
The only way is to get them to sack it.
Correct. Or Wrath of God. That doesn't deal damage. Alright, Liliana or bust. There it is. There. Oh, okay. Fun game. Fun game. What's up in Beaumont? If you folks are tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name is Jim. That's Nicole.
Hi.
Sammy Burnsy back there hanging out.
Yay.
And we're doing an alternate draft. Me and Nicole alternated our
We're all
picks
hanging out.
this draft.
Everybody's hanging out.
And this is what we ended up with. And
It's fun.
yeah,
I like it.
it's cool. We're doing it. And we won game 1 pretty easily. And in game 2, our opponent cast
We don't have
turn
anything else to
3
make them like sack
Progenitus.
stuff?
No. We have Day of Judgment, and we have Elspeth, and we have Liliana. Those have a lot of removal to just kill other creatures, so do not allow them to do that. So
I mean, they could just have 4 lands.
G-Lobmancer has the shortcut for you. It's an acronym for DET. Can it be dealt damage, enchanted, blocked, or targeted? Yes, if you haven't followed the stream.
But it just seemed weird to me because I remember when how I learned about that was Anger of the Gods and Sylvan Carry. No. Right?
Hexproof?
The O3, yeah. Because if it was the maybe it was the other one, the Mysium Mortars or whatever. Because you could not kill it.
Right, you can't target it.
You had to overload it in order to do it.
Yes.
Or and something that had to have it couldn't be the only creature or something even if you overloaded it or something. I don't know. It's just weird.
It can be.
I don't know.
So, I have a nice bottle here of Brown Sugar Bourbon.
Yes.
If
Backstreet Boys?
if Heritage Distilling Company would like to sponsor the stream, I'd be happy to sponsor that for you guys. And yeah, just have a little drink, little holiday excitement.
Yeah. I worked my second double in a row today.
Nicole's making lots of money.
Trying.
Let's go. Yeah, sure. You can rock this. Alright.
Badlands?
Sounds good to me. 1 Badlands coming up. Use a Badland.
Gets around hexproof, not protection. See, that was my
What is going on? They were
No, they were green. They had
I know,
blue
but
and black.
they went Forest, Elf, Temple Garden. Now they're just I own Signet. Alright, that's the thing. That's pretty awkward. We have many things that kill
Yeah, I don't
things.
like True Name either.
That card sucks. I hate that card. Why isn't that card white? So, if someone can explain to me in chat right now, logically, why True Name Nemesis is blue and not white, I will give you a pack on Magic Online.
Especially because it's a merfolk, too.
Yeah, Nicole hates Merfolk.
If you wanna
Land?
call it.
Shit. Okay. Thirst for Knowledge. It's blue because annoying cards are blue. I'm not going to accept that answer. Merfolks don't have protection. What are you yawning about?
That's not impressing me with their answers.
Yeah, I'm not, Discarded Findhorn Elves and Terrastodon. Rogues are roguish. I mean, Curse Character is not a protection card. What is this? If they just go Elf Natural Order, I'm pretty mad. I'm not gonna lie. Actually, we have Wrath. Never mind.
We just need a land.
Yeah. It's not really a control card. It's like a mid-rangey card. But why does it have protection from whatever you want? That's not a blue ability. Blue cards rarely have protection. makes sense. Opponent's got a lot of cards.
They do.
And they're doing nothing. Took 2, doing nothing.
Or are they?
I don't know. They're just deciding.
Kind of just hanging out.
You know, just chilling. How is it a flavor win, though? Like, couldn't it just be True Name Nemesis if it was a white card? Like, why is it blue? Like, I get the idea behind it. It's just not a very blue idea. Very annoying. This is what happens when you play Mardudu. Upstairs.
I was gonna say, well, can we chain lightning their face?
Can I get an upstairs, please?
Upstairs in chat. Upstairs in chat. I want it downstairs.
Yeah, but it's not hexproof. It's protection. Just like they wouldn't give a white creature hexproof. You know? There isn't a logical reason. I tweeted this at Rosewater and Forsyth once. They both didn't answer. Thanks, Power Slide. Gotta say, our Hazoret is not looking great at the moment.
I mean, the other cards in our hand aren't.
I mean, we kill a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, there's a natural order. I guess we draw land. All right, they cast natural order. We draw land. No worries. Come on, land. Let's go. And then they're gonna mana tithe us. That's what's gonna happen. We draw our land. We cast Wrath and mana tithe us.
Whole face.
Come on. This is radically unfair. The white Eidolon give you hexproof. I mean, one of them gives you hexproof, sure. But it's not the same thing. What is this? Hopefully it's a creature. Do we have any creatures in our deck that aren't Wallowens?
I don't
I
think
think this
so.
is it. I cut a land because I felt like we were a little heavy on lands.
You cut a land?
We're playing 15 and a Signet and a Wallowens.
Oh, if I would cut a land.
I mean, like, these decks just flood a lot. Alright, nice bribery. Please just draw land. Can you please draw land?
Yeah.
Burnsy, you're sleeping again. God.
Oh, Sammy. Look, that's us.
Alright, let's draw land, I guess. And get mana tithe.
Untap land.
I don't think we have any tap lands. So.
Inspiring Vintage.
Oh, that would be bad. We definitely have Inspiring Vantage. I have doomed us to draw Inspiring Vantage. I don't even want to hit. I'm just gonna concede. I don't want to hit it.
I'll do it.
Oh.
No.
That was a fun match of Magic, opponent. Good games.
No. Our
Okay.
deck was so much better.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we never lose that game. We just draw land. But
Well, yeah.
what are you gonna do? You know? Oh, there it is.
Found it.
All right. Yeah, we had 16 lands and I cut a land. We were
Leave
on.
the lands alone.
What?
Leave the lands alone. Cut
16.
land for what?
I cut a land for. I think it was the Bone Shredder.
Oh yeah, no, don't.
So
that bone shredder in our hand should have been a land? What you're saying?
I'm not gonna say that
Mm.
because you just did. If you're tuning in, welcome to the stream. My name's Davis. That's Nicole. If you haven't followed the stream, hit the follow button. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. I've been messing with my YouTube channel lately and kind of
Yay!
testing the waters a little bit.
YouTube!
Check that out and hit the subscribe button. Wow.
Oh, they
Wow.
really didn't want to play with us.
Wow, that's
They got all excited.
sad.
And they left us alone.
Sure, we did. We could have bolted. Hell yeah, it's festive. Cheers. Brown Sugar Bourbon. We got the gang's all here, right? It's Christmas time. Karn, and Elspeth, and Gideon, and Liliana.
It's like Jim's favorite planeswalker and John's favorite planeswalker.
Chandra. They're all getting together, and the weather outside is frightful, but the bonfire is so delightful. And they're all just hanging out, you know? Having a nice Christmas.
Keep.
Why don't you like my story?
You're a strange bird.
I was telling you a Christmas story.
It was a terrible Christmas story.
You're
really bad at this Christmas thing.
I have blinking lights on right now.
I'm not saying you're not trying. It'll make you good at it, though.
The worst part about this Thoughtseize is what?
This your mana type?
Yep. 100%. They get to see our Manatithe.
Ours, you can't have it.
Yeah, Chandra's hanging out, you know, keep everyone warm. Alright.
We took our little TIE fighter, dude.
Good draw. TIE fighter? It's good. I like that.
It definitely looks like a TIE fighter.
It does. Especially it's small.
Like when it's small, that definitely looks like that's definitely a TIE fighter.
Indoor elves. Alright, yeah, I mean, they're never going to play into our Manatithe now. Which kind of sucks. We're looking to use like 1 or 2 more signets. B. Willie, my friend, this is my first time drafting this cube in a while. I think the Magic Online cube is honestly terrible. I think it's a really badly designed cube. So I don't draft it a ton. But that's all I got. I don't know. I'm not sure what the best archetypes are and stuff. Usually you just draft some super mid-range deck with a bunch of planeswalkers in it because there's like 47 planeswalkers in the cube. And I'm not even exaggerating. There's actually like 47 planeswalkers in the cube.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's some absurd amount. So every deck is just like mid-range bullshit and planeswalkers. Which I think is really, really bad cube design. Check out my article on StarCityGames.com tomorrow for good cube design information.
Yay, good cubes.
Alright.
What are we playing?
Chandra. Chandra. Why are there spaceships?
Because spaceships are awesome.
Yeah, the mono cube isn't like dreadful. Like it's still cubing. Cubing's fun. It's whatever. It's
Cubing
just like
is fun.
it's just a pretty poorly designed cube in my opinion. All right, so Gaius Cradle and nothing. That's good for us.
Yay. I imagine Mizzy Mort is probably good for us too.
That's fun. All right, cool. This Chandra can play lands, which is nice. We're just going to Liliana.
What are we gonna? Karn?
I think we're gonna just we're not Karn. You crazy?
No, smokestack.
No, we're just gonna the Museum Mortars.
Buy Mizzy Mortars. Or the Manatithe.
No, we're gonna hold on to that. They didn't play anything last turn, so they have Woodfall Primus. If they have a reanimation spell, that's gonna suck. But
I mean, if they're animated, we -2 on the Lily, don't we?
it has Persist.
Oh, it does.
Yeah. They can also,
I don't know. I don't know this.
they can also just kill the Liliana. This card's very good.
Oh, I see that.
It's a very, very good card. Yet they have nothing.
I was just gonna say, I think we're down to basic.
Yep. 0. Guess we're playing it. I mean,
For sure.
I don't play anything. You know, we could play Smokestack or the Abyss, but neither is super relevant at the moment. We're probably gonna end up discarding the Wrath.
Over the Abyss?
Yeah, I mean, the Abyss just kills everything for the rest of the game.
Sure.
Wrath kills one thing once, basically.
Yes, and I guess the Abyss can't kill Hazard, so...
Right.
That's cool.
Unburial Rights. That's a tilt. Well, they have to draw land, I guess, because we can just mana tithe it, but that is pretty good.
Oh, they discarded it, and it...
It's got flashback. Kind of an issue.
Why didn't you just cast it?
Because they cost 5.
Oh, they only
They drew
5.
Necromancy. Okay. That's also a tilt.
And what does that do?
Why? But why is it blue? It's not blue for commanders. Why is it blue? Why is True Name Nemesis blue? Like, I can tell you why the card Lightning Strike is red. Because it deals direct damage to a creature or player. That's why it's a red card. Why is True Name Nemesis a blue card? Alright, so they kill Liliana. That's pretty bad for us. Did they play it? Was that intentional? This is an enchantment. Basically, if you... read that.
Wait, was this the card that was like, if this, then that? The guy had the little... The map?
No. That was Change of
weird
Mistopheles.
Ah, that was a different
No, this
it's
is...
like, have you drawn a card this turn?
This is like
if yes, then...
This
if
basically,
no.
you can play as an instant, but then it dies at the end of turn, or you can play as a sorcery and it stays forever. So they played it as an instant, so they can get the double hit. So I guess they can kill our Chandra also, which is kind of a tilt, honestly. Why isn't Gideon black? Because it prevents damage and stuff. Oh, that was end step. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of words.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Don't actually read that.
Jim, you just read it to us.
No. Okay, so we still have the Abyss. The thing is, they have Unburial Rights, so like, if this dies, they can just do it all over again. So ideally, we'll just draw some lands and Carnate. That would be the best case scenario, I suppose. I guess we're also like in Smokestack range. That's also really good. That works. Alrighty. They have a Disenchant. This is the worst thing to ever happen, but... This Hazard looks cool.
Yeah, it does. It's kind of just chilling there.
What's up, Jacket Attack and Tomb? Excited for the news about Team BCW.
Yes. Max also said congrats on the new team.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, Team BCW is a brand new team, so we haven't really started working together too much yet. We're looking forward to our first event. It's gonna be great. I mean, Delver of Secrets is a 1/1 wizard that reveals an instant or sorcery, definitely a blue thing, become a flyer, which is also a blue thing. Delver of Secrets makes sense as a blue card. Ninja Sprite says, what deck would I play in Modern at the moment? I was playing Tron. I got a Mere Battlesphere. That's pretty bad. That's also an artifact. I wish we had that Wrath of God back. You gotta hope they don't draw land. We need a turn's respite. Or Mana Tithe here, even though they know about it from turn 1 Thoughtseize, but I got a bad feeling. They're going to draw land. I got a bad feeling about this.
They're on 2 cards.
Ooh, no Lando. Now we draw a land. Didn't specify. Do I have any decks in mind that are as fun as Jeskai Burn with Probe I made? Yeah, I've worked on some cool prowess decks, but I kind of just stopped working on it because Modern stopped being relevant for a while. But,
It's relevant again.
it's pretty... I mean, there's no more standard opens. Did you hear about that?
What?
Yeah.
What?
They, I could have, like, mana-typed that and attacked, but that's crazy. They changed all the standard opens in Season 1 to team opens. So...
How do you feel about that?
I'm not happy. But...
I mean, the thing is, like... I feel like team opens are supposed to be every now and again, like,
right.
fun, yay!
I think that... I drew a land, shit. I think that having a team open every other weekend is not the spirit of team opens. It's hard to get a team together, so making it a once-in-a-while thing's really fun. I think it's a bad idea. And now as Gaze Critical, it's pretty insane, too. Jacket Attack asks, when was the last time I took a non-tier 1 deck to an SCG Open? How do you determine whether it's the right time to gun the metagame with an outside deck like Boggles, Scred Red, Death and Taxes, 8-Rack? Modern, there is no metagaming. I was playing Tron 3 months ago on Modern, and that would have been considered an outside choice, and now it's really, really good. So, Standard I'm more likely to. I wish I had, for the Invitational, I had the Blue-White Cycling deck kind of ready to go, and I wish I had played it, but I pussed out and didn't. Oh my god. They've been sitting on 5s the whole game.
So why don't you just... Okay.
Mana type that?
Yeah.
What would that do?
Your hazard attack?
We're kind of in, I mean, they have a 4/7. We're kind of in trouble now, honestly.
I mean, can't you just play Karn and Exile it?
Yeah, but they have a bunch of 1/1s, and like if we...
Having arrived here in 1880.
Alright, so... Smokestack's also pretty bad because they have a bunch of 1/1s in play.
Make sure you stack this
So...
I think my record of those 80 years may be interesting to those who would...
Oh, choose your artifact.
Yeah, the Dallas switch is pretty soon, too.
And they have to choose their land, don't they?
Yes, it will kill the land. That was probably a mistake.
What I will say is this.
Yeah, I don't like... It's funny because I was the one who advocated for team opens. This team open idea was my idea like 4 years ago. I wrote an article about it. Finally got implemented. I think it's a really good idea. I don't like team opens that much personally. But they are fun. But it's got to be a once in a while thing. It can't be all the time. Like, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna Karn. Now we can't. Hazard still can't. Hazard's like kind of awkward. So the Abyss is gonna kill the Swamp.
Yes.
Smokestack will kill a land or a token. We play Karn, it's going to die. We play Gideon, it's also going to die. Karn goes to 10.
How is Card going to die?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh, Karn
9, 10,
goes
11,
through.
12, yeah. It's just like, you can't have Modern all the time.
I
Like,
mean, they'll have to sack a land. You said the problem was that they were stuck on no lands. Like, their hand is probably full of big bombs.
I mean, they have one card left, but their board is like good enough to beat us.
I mean, it's a 4/7 and 4/1/1.
We're about to start losing our lands anyway, so.
Yeah.
Well, they can like pump this and deal damage to us.
What does that do? That card, Mirror Battle Sphere. You may tap however many and pump it. Okay, I've never seen that before.
Alright, we can stack this properly. This one first. This. So it kills the land. I mean, now at least when they attack, we can use Gideon to kill the Mirror Battlesphere. Yeah, bans in Standard are really, really rough. You really don't want to do that. Banning cards in Standard is a pretty big disaster. It's obviously happened multiple times in the last year.
Yeah.
Standard would probably be a better format without the card Attune with Aether. But, I don't know. It's a pretty rough call to make. I don't think Standard is actually that bad. Like, obviously the Invitational looked really bad, but...
What did... Oh,
they used this to make the...
Another land.
Yeah.
Land thing.
Alright, so So they're gonna kill the thingy and tap some thingies and stuff. Because Jacket, the problem is that oversaturation is a thing. You know, like if you just if you are use the Winter Classic for as an example. The Winter Classic is the outside NHL game. They used to play one game on like New Year's Day or whatever outside. And it was like an NHL game, hockey game. They play in some baseball stadium or whatever.
Choose the triggers, make sure you do this right. Choose the creature and then the triggers. Creature. That one.
So outdoor game, big thing, super exciting. Like everyone loves it, but just do it more. So they have like 3 or 4 outdoor games a year, and now it's not special anymore. No one cares because it's still fun, but like it's not awesome, you know. Max, that is a pretty good idea. I'm not gonna lie. Unified standard for Dallas. All right, so unfortunately, if we get under our smokestack, we're gonna have to sack this. Actually, if we sack the smokestack itself, we're gonna sack the swamp. I think we're not gonna add a counter.
Why not?
Because they have more stuff than we do.
Yeah, I just think
we're also close to dying.
That's what I mean. I think you have to have him. Like, I think you need to make.
Yeah, but we're behind. This card isn't good when you're behind in the board. It just keeps eating away at you. Like, that's a pretty good draw. Alright, let's get in. Kill the battle sphere. Jacket, I would love to. Build this. This Manatite is kind of screwing us because, like, we just didn't have it in our hand. Maybe we should just cast it at some point and just got rid of it.
That's what I said.
Did you want to get rid of it for Hazoret?
Yes.
Is that why you wanted to do it?
Yes, before when Nissa. When they cast Nissa, I said you might as well just cast it, make them pay, make them tap out, and just be ready with. And you were like, "Why?" I said, "Hazoret." That's literally the conversation we had about 6 turns ago.
Jacket.
What?
A coaching
Did you
session.
say you didn't hear me say that? Did you hear me say it this time?
Well, it's a little late now.
I said it before. Chat has my back.
Sure they did. But so basically, a coaching session.
We are recording this, right?
I mean, I am obviously no longer affiliated with Team MGG, so if you want to get coached, message me directly. Screw those guys. No, I'm just kidding. They're great, but I'm better. So message me directly on Twitch or on Twitter or whatever. I'll get in touch with you, and basically a coaching session is done via Skype. It's a video call. It's usually a 3-hour session, and it's very, very tailored to each individual student. You know, we talk about what your goals are and what you want to improve on, so on and so forth, and I kind of tailor the coaching to you overall. We some sessions we play a lot of Magic Online, some sessions we just talk. I had a student once, we talked for 3 hours, and that was the whole session. You know, mostly it's playing on Magic Online, but it is definitely very based on what each student wants. All right, so now I think we're just going to we're not going to add a counter, so Fainted, I tweeted about it. It's kind of
Gotta play something more.
bad. Yeah, like
I know. I mean, it's like you can play Wall of Omens.
I could just discard. I could just discard the Hazard.
That's true.
In that case, I should have probably helixed one of these tokens.
Yeah.
I think is that like the Manatite actually isn't bad right
now.
now.
So why don't you wall and see what you draw? Maybe you draw land or something.
I mean, if I don't draw land, then I can't attack. It's really, really bad.
What do you mean? I mean, the thing is,
If I draw a spell, I can't cast.
I
I could wall and just Manatite it. Let's do that.
was thinking about that and just like, and then you could just pay for it. But I didn't know if you want to be entirely like tapped out. Sure. Pay one.
What? It's Brennan, yeah.
It's
The allowed
Brennan
answer.
and
It's
Miriam.
Is Miriam still wrong too?
Yes, I am. Yeah, you know.
These things happen.
They're probably not even watching.
Screw 'em. But yeah, basically, I just decided to part ways with MGG after 2 years. I love those guys; it's been great. But just going in a new, better direction for myself, and you know, just change. Acidic slime? Oh no! Oh, that was the worst. Why did we discard that manatite? We're so stupid.
I told you to just cast the wall. I did.
You are about Mrs. Hindsight.
No. I said cast the wall. You were like, well, and I said, well, you can just cast the wall, and you were like, no.
We had to attack with Hazoret to kill the Nissa.
It could have been. It didn't have to be land. It could be a land or anything that costs 2 mana or less.
Nothing in our deck costs 2 mana or less. We've always planeswalkers and stuff. Yeah, obviously, at hindsight, we drew a 2 mana spell.
It was a land or a 2 mana.
We're pretty boned. We probably just can't win.
Plenty of things that cost.
No, you can't risk not being able to attack Nissa, because we just lose the game. Like.
Do we? They ran out of lands and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they just sacked this to the smokestack. We're screwed. Oh boy. I don't think smokestack can get us out of this one.
Yeah, team is pretty sweet. Team BCW, pretty sweet. Show me your cankles.
Show me your cankles. We're actually not doing jerseys. We'll be doing some nice polos and branded
uniforms.
Branded apparel. Stirring Wildwood.
Personally, I'd like Jim to bring back the hockey jersey.
I could do that.
That's just me.
I can get a BCW hockey jersey. Block. Indestructible. As in, you cannot destruct it.
What's that true?
Alright, Hazoret. You have a whole lot of work to do. Maybe Ninja Sprite. Stay tuned and find out. I really don't want to draw Elspeth, because, like, I'm going to sack a land if you're really mad about it.
You just sack smokestack.
I feel like we need it.
Right of here. Advantage.
That's like Signet.
You're sacking Signet. Got it.
Like, Hazoret v. the World. Once the Primus dies, they at any point they can just sack Primus and kill our smokestack. So like, we're not really getting anywhere.
Next, the Wildwood, if they can activate the Wildwood, which they can. Can't they? Oh wait, no, it's green, white, something, right?
Yeah, they can't activate it yet.
They need a white sword.
Oh boy. Team BCW.
BCW is pretty sweet. Pretty sweet.
What game is this? Game 1? Jeez. What mic do I use for streaming? The Bad AAX.
Bad axe.
There it is. That one.
It's right. I was gonna ask you if Hazard does damage to creatures or just players.
Just players.
It's just players. They were saying keep. A lot of them just said keep cards pitch Haz, right? But I didn't know if it
I mean, we're losing land every turn. We can't afford to just like derp around.
What does it get?
2/2. I can give it plus X plus. Oh. I just assume this is a stupid attack. Cool.
Yay.
Stupid attack it is. I mean,
I like stupid
every
attack.
permanent really matters. So
Maybe you should tick it up.
tough.
I think you should. I think it's about time.
They just sack Primus and a land, and then just kill my thingy. And have a 5/5 versus our Hazard. It's the 5/5 versus our
I was
Hazard.
gonna say it seems alright to me.
All right. I guess we're almost dead.
We are almost dead. That's what I was saying. Do it. Yeah, I don't think you have much time. Right? Or am I? Like, I guess the one. I don't know. Yes, I mean, Elspeth would suck. I think everything else is pretty okay.
Alright, well.
Well, you're not attacked.
Gonna leave Hazard back on D.
Well, I mean. Hey, Swazi!
Swazi, 15 months.
Running low.
Computer running. That's a beautiful thing.
15 months is a really long time. Thanks,
That's
Swaz.
a really long
Everyone show some serious love in chat for Swazi. Long time sub. 15
I'm sorry.
freaking
So
months.
You attached with the lava claw because.
Got him for 4 damage.
Or. I guess. I'm like doing the math because it's gonna trample over for 2. And I guess you can just block the. Oh, I mean, like.
I mean, they're getting close to having to sacrifice
sure.
it. Like.
Sure, if they have to. They're gonna have to sacrifice something. They're gonna have to sacrifice either the way to activate Wildwood or Wildwood to. Okay, so you're fine. You're fine. I just like doing the math. Come on. I want to see more love in stream than that. Some cookies in stream. Yes. Those cookies are from me, Swazi.
Smokestack is a great card. It's definitely not super good in our deck.
It's funny because that's why I almost didn't take it. It was a later pick though.
Yeah, it's like if you have like a Bloodghast or like things to do with Smokestack, it's like really insane. Right now it's just like it's a pretty reasonable card straight up, but not like amazing. Swazi! You're the man.
Yay!
I got a question, I'm sorry. Jacket Attack asks, given that I've traveled to many tournaments across the country, have I noticed a distinction in style of play and in-game demeanor in the different regions of the U.S.? Not really.
Just in the U.S. or what about like the rest of the world?
Like
in France or Japan? Or...
In Japan, some players don't speak English.
Some.
I would say a lot of Japanese players do speak some English. So, all right, there's the smokes. The Woodfall Primus persist.
And they got rid of their token.
Yep. So they're gonna kill our smokestack. All right. So now it's Hazoret versus the 5/5.
I'm glad that you plussed it. I'm glad that you did that. So.
But yeah, I haven't noticed anything crazy. Let's attack.
I was gonna say I like attacking.
Attack with lava claw reaches also.
What?
What?
You're gonna attack with both?
What? Japanese players are extremely intimidating? I don't think that's true. Japanese players tend to do like the shuffle. Like they like hold their deck and pull out the middle and put it on top. Pull out the middle and put it on top. Yeah, I mean, Don't have another reanimate. I could have just killed him.
I was like, what are you doing? I thought you were. I'm like, at first I thought you were being like, I don't know what you. I need to go.
Go. You can leave.
I need to leave.
Oh look, we won. Just cause your opponent's at 3 and you don't bolt them, doesn't mean you're not gonna win the game.
If anybody writes upstairs in chat, oh wait, Lava Mancer did it already. I'm like, it was just
Is there a problem here?
No, there's no problem.
No problem.
I can't.
Is there a problem?
Like,
you had a problem?
I was wondering why you were pumping Lava Claw.
What's the scoreboard here? I can't really. I'm sorry. Who won the game? Sure that we won the game. Punch what? We won the game.
That's what. Where's
Play
that style points?
to win.
Tsunami's giving you
The
style
games.
points. Yeah, Lava Mancer lined up and upstairs for you.
Well,
I was.
we did they concede? Yes or no? All I'm asking is who won the game. It's just simple.
Actually, that's John's favorite way to win.
It's just a simple question.
Jim did this and his opponent scooped.
Yeah, exactly. John used scooped. We were reading Harry Potter. I was like, John, what does forfeit mean? And he's like to scoop? And I was like, yes, John, to scoop. That's what forfeit means.
That makes me so happy. Oh, we're on our way to Karn.
I mean, this is pretty good. We'll time the reinforcements, get some tokens, some incinerates, some Karns. Right now they're tilted. See, there's a definite value in playing poorly and winning because it makes your opponent angry.
Play bad, win anyway.
Right.
That's the model of the stream.
Right.
Oh man.
They have Vampiric Tutor. Doesn't matter actually. I mean, it would stop them from gaining life, but it's not bad, right?
F6 value.
John will be using all this middle school slang. I mean, this MTG slang through middle school and be the coolest guy in class.
Hey, he's cooler than you.
Great. That's
John has a mohawk.
It's real useful.
With like 6 different
Mazabeth.
I was one of those moms having a panic attack in Hot Topic because I didn't know what color hair dye to get my son for his mohawk.
So unbelievably old.
I'm so old. That's what I told the guy there. I was like, listen, I've become that mother and I'm really out of touch. I was like, somebody told me that you can't use, don't use Manic Panic, use Arctic Fox hair dye. I go, I'm looking for red and I think this is red, but I'm not sure if it's red enough. The guy was like,
You're embarrassing yourself on the internet. Jagged Attack wants to know if I have any Saturday, Sunday morning traditions and competing at SCG Open. Yeah.
I like to go to the gym.
I always go to the gym.
And you have your pump up music. You have you always tweet your warm up song of the day.
I do. Follow on Twitter. I always tweet my warm up track. What's that?
What just happened? You definitely clicked all 3. I watched you click all 3.
Are you a defector? Traitor! Well, that attack was ineffective.
Yeah.
Smokestack. This is a spot where Smokestack's real good. But yeah, definitely go to the gym. I mean, I'm lucky to have buys, so I don't play until noon. I usually get up at 9, go to the gym for an hour, have breakfast, make a waffle, take a shower, relax for a bit. I watch the stream on my iPad a little bit.
Manic Panic, well, John's blonde, and I don't want to bleach his hair. He is just 7. So as long as he feels I don't know, I don't want to crazy. He wants green hair, sure. His last mohawk was green. Then this time he said he wanted a rainbow. Then he changed it back to I want green. And then he said he wanted red, white, and blue. And then I told him white was really hard. And so he went, there is silver. So I thought about getting him silver. But then he was like, okay, just red and blue. But then I ended up getting a red, blue, and then it was buy two get one free. So I got them in orange or something too, bright orange.
Yeah, Nicole got
So
conned.
now we have.
Nicole was conned by the
No,
Hot Topic
it's
lady.
I was literally buying two, and it was buy two get one free. How did I get conned?
Nicole goes into the car dealership to get an oil change and walks out with like an SUV.
I wish I would. That'd be great. I
Buy
could
me-
use a new car.
Go by May 5th. You could actually.
Yes, well, that's another story. My car is actually staying here when we move to South
What's up,
Carolina.
Mofo Silver?
Hi, Mofo Silver. Yeah, my car is staying with my sister. It has like 176. It's the only car I've ever owned. I've had it since it's actually coming up on its 12th birthday. I got it on December 28th of 2005. I'm old. So it's the only car I've ever owned, and I've taken very, very good care of that car.
We are in the lock.
Snap.
We're gonna take this stirring wildwood.
I was thinking that. Yeah, we are.
Jingle bells, Burnsy smells. Sammy laid an egg.
What's a Nike Foamposites?
You sound really old right now. You sound like your grandma. What's that?
All right, you tell me. What's a Nike? What? First off, say that.
I didn't say I wasn't old.
All right, I'm asking
also
you.
old. I'm
Say
just
that.
telling you what you sound like. Oh God, here we go. Don't be Woodfall Primus into Reanimate. We have a Christmas tree with a Death Star on top of it. We got Death Star. We got Death Star. We got Death Star. We got Death Star.
Yeah. Jim,
And you know
Jim
that we
refused,
got it.
Jim refused to put up the BB-8 in our star shower.
I didn't refuse.
You said it was gonna be done by yesterday. So, yes, but what makes them so? What's a foamposite? Like I know what a sneaker is. Thank you.
The old Scoopsies. They must have had umbrella rights. And realized they couldn't cast it because Smokestack is locking them up.
Smokestack, best card in our deck.
Alright, let's finish up here.
BB-8 is never dumb. I agree. BB-8's awesome.
New house. What's it like being a homeowner? I don't really know yet because it's so far away.
We're just paying the mortgage.
Yeah, we're just paying a mortgage and the house is just down there empty.
The electricity, like week to week, we're like, oh, the water's on, yay! The other day we got the electricity on. That was exciting.
It's true.
You know, we've been. Joints.
Oh look, the card always ends up in our hand. Stop that.
Top.
It's cool, right?
We are on Long Island right now, but we are moving to South Carolina. And that's why my car with 176,000 miles is staying here, because that's like 900 miles. I don't even know if it would make the drive down there. It's been like a local car for a while now, but
yeah, the home ownership is going to be tough until we actually get down there. We have a lot of work to do, but we're moving in July. It's going to be great, and we're very, very excited.
no, we are super excited. Like I keep talking about, like our house has a vaulted ceiling, so I'm like, next year we're getting a 12-foot tall Christmas tree. And
She thinks that.
it'll be right next. We have a little fireplace, a living room.
We do have a fireplace. I'm pretty happy with the fireplace.
Yeah.
It's in Okatee, South Carolina. It's in between Bluffton and Beaufort, near Hilton Head.
Yeah, if you were stationed there, I don't know if you were stationed on Paris Island, which is right near where we are. Oh, there's a big, like, military area down there.
What's up, Rapunzel?
Hi, Rapunzel.
Hi, thank you.
Charleston. Okay,
Charleston's
it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours away, right? Oh, you're Air Force. I think
Something.
Paris Island is Marine. I don't remember. I should know that.
Just don't become a Hurricanes fan. Yeah, I mean, I'm still gonna be a Rangers fan.
Yeah. I'm still gonna be an Islander fan.
It's funny because the
And a
Islanders
Jet
are moving.
fan. They
Islanders are
they're
moving back to Long Island.
I know, just in time for me to never go to any one of their games anymore.
Yep.
sad.
What makes me really happy? A good what?
Vindicated. I am selfless. I am wrong. What?
Alright, we're not casting it. Untap Lance. Nicole sang some stupid dashboard song. We're not playing Vindicate anymore. No. A good Stone Rain.
Whatever, same thing.
Bang.
I definitely would have gone after the red.
Games and stuff. Yeah, we were there for Challenger Guru events.
Sea Pirates is Marines.
I want to finish this draft up. We can start another draft. The fun part is the alternating picks part. Incinerate. Great. I think our deck's like a solid C.
C+.
Yeah, like C, C+. It's not very good. This card sucks. If we had that,
yeah, well, I didn't pick that.
If we had that Lingering Souls and maybe like a Painful Truths or something.
Lingering Souls happened on your turn.
I know, we were still blue at that point.
What did you pick?
I don't know.
Well, you picked Bonfire.
Well, it was like late in the whatever. Mana Crypt. Ugh.
Oh man, I wish we had Vindicate.
We're dead. Oh.
That's it?
That is all?
Can we...
Anything else? Because Nicole's not impressed.
Nice Bonfire.
We're going to win this game via Mana Crypt like 100%.
They lost the flip.
That's one. Just a few more. We got some burn spells in our hand too, so. Ooh.
What the fudge?
It's a commander planeswalker.
They have those in this?
Nope. That sucks. They can sacrifice the.
As John would say, our opponent's a hacker.
All right, so they can sack the mana
cards
crypt,
to
which
the
kind of
deck?
sucks. It's on 5. Good lord. Awkward. Can you just play Elspeth? We should win, right?
Right? Can we do that next turn?
Flip.
Draw on tap land.
Ooh.
Lost.
Lost the flip. Discard a Dragon Lord Atarka and Desecration Demon. What the hell
is our
is that
opponent
planeswalker?
doing?
Doing stuff.
Is that a goblin?
Yes.
Is it in any other like goblin-y cards?
I think so. Monic Tutor. That's scary. Why do I prefer grinding the SCG tour instead of GPs? I've been through this a lot of times on stream. GPs cost a shitload of money, and they're terrible EV, and you go 11-4 and don't cash, and spend a shitload of money. And I play Magic to make money. This is my job. This is how I support myself, my family, and I'm here to make money, not lose money.
One of those crab walkers, like from Wild Wild West?
Crab people. But yeah, I mean the EV at GPs is just beyond atrocious. Like if pro points or queuing for the Pro Tour is not really important to you, GP is just a stupid idea. Or if you just want to you know, have fun and go on a vacation. But that's bad. That's really bad.
Are they like
basically
gonna,
can't win.
Are they gonna?
I mean, this thing brings us back next turn. So.
Whenever a.
But yeah, so
I'm very confused. What does it do?
You sacrifice an artifact to get back an artifact from your graveyard. You sacrifice Mana Crypt to get back Sundering Titan. Kill all of our lands. But yeah, so yeah, so I mean, open's like a bad open for me is like,
How do they kill all
you know,
our
X and
lands?
5, and that's like top 32. So I make $200. You get 11 for a GP, which isn't bad,
They
and
get to
not
kill
cash,
a swamp and a plains.
which is awful. So
And can't we just terminate it?
then we lose.
They don't kill the advantage.
Yeah,
they
we're
kill a
gonna end
swamp
up with a Boros Signet and an Inspire Advantage in play.
and a swamp.
No, because when it dies, it happens too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it leaves.
Yes, we can. We can bolt this twice, and then hopefully, I don't even know.
How much does it cost for them to do the thing? Why didn't they just do it there? Oh, I guess because
They
they had it in their
discarded
hand.
first. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it. I mean, Pro Tours are great. GPs are awful. The entire system for qualifying for the Pro Tour is awful. So, SCG Tour it is. I mean, whatever. We're rocking now. Well, they're gonna sack the crypt to the this thingy. So, I mean, I don't think that Sundering Titan beats Elspeth straight up. So,
Fair. Is that non-artifacts clause again?
mm-hmm. How to get into writing articles for SEG? I contacted them like 5 years ago. Started writing articles in February of 2013.
That's right before we started dating.
Yep. Better days. They won the flip.
They won the flip.
So
Boo.
lucky. And Vampiric Tutor?
Boo.
What are they vamping for? I mean, they can just draw it immediately with this thing. So. I think Tom Ross being at Wizards, well, obviously unfortunate for us. Unfortunate, you know, to not get to play against him, read his articles. I mean, I obviously loved all my matches against Tom. Tom's a really, really great player and very fun to play against. But it's a net positive for Magic. I mean, Tom Ross, Michael Majors, Paul Cheon, a lot of really smart folks going to Wizards, and hopefully they'll fix Standard.
We just have a bunch of bombs.
Yeah, they're just playing like a broken. Oh my!
I was gonna ask if there was anything that could bring them all back.
Yeah, sure you are.
No, I was. That's where I was going with it before.
We're actually fine because, I mean, Elspeth could just kill them all. Oh wait, never mind. Dark gets killed, but we still have Wrath, so. We don't get I'm gonna cast it. I mean,
yeah, we will.
It's not great. I mean, we're still gonna lose, but yeah, that was some living death. I'm not gonna lie. It might be the best one I've seen in ever the history of. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna Wrath and lose all our stuff anyway. Yeah, I mean, they just get back to Titan. All right, we're good. All right, you opponent, you have bested me.
I was gonna ask. I couldn't remember a living end. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, oh, that living end.
Living end is living death. Yeah.
Yeah, that's I couldn't.
Like there's in Time Spiral because that was the nostalgia set. Mm-hmm. So there was a suspend card for like one card of each color. Like Lotus Bloom is the Lotus, Ancestral Visions is Ancestral Recall, Restore Balance is Balance. It was like a no mana cost suspend card for every like really good card, and the black one was Living End, which is actually Living Death.
Oh, okay. Because I honestly couldn't remember the name of the deck or the card, and I didn't want to sound stupid, like bringing it up. I was like, "What's that thing that returns stuff from your graveyard?"
Okay, so we're gonna need to be a little more aggressive, I think, to have a chance to win here, because our long game Planeswalkers is not gonna beat their long game.
Are you doing blue? Are we geisting?
Yeah, I think so. Liliana and the Abyss are both really bad. I mean, our mana base is atrocious if we do this.
Yeah.
But I almost want to bring this to white cards. Just bring in like a beatdown baggage.
Shouldn't do it.
Geist is good for that.
I can get behind that.
Cut the wall. Cut Mizium Mortars. Timely. Wrath probably isn't great.
Well, bring in cards. Start bringing in cards too.
So Bring in all the poopers.
Are you bringing in blue? I thought you said just white.
I think we are.
Oh.
Not restoration.
I was gonna say restoration angle too.
We cut these swamps.
The green one was Hypergenesis.
Right. Which is the card Eureka.
I played that card. My first cube draft ever. Right? That was the card I was given. That's the one where I made like that token deck with just like Emrakul in it or something like that. Was that the one?
I don't.
I played like that and like the card where it was like flip cards until you hit a creature or whatever, and then you play that creature without paying its mana cost or something.
This seems worse. Fainted. We're just gonna live our lives, you know?
Yeah, we're
whatever
doing our thing.
LSV or Gabby or Caleb wants to do, they're all great. I bet they don't have blinking lights around their neck.
And think about it, you're here.
Yeah, you're here.
So what else matters?
You're here for a reason, right? We're just having a good time. I'm mulliganing.
Yay, still having a good time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Keep.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Give me that plateau.
You're so lucky. So lucky.
What are my thoughts on Team Lotus Box? Are they a serious challenge to Team BCW dominance? I mean, there's no like.
Who's Team Lotus Box?
I mean, it's I don't know. It's Zan Saeed's team. I don't know who's actually like on it or just wearing T-shirts or whatever. But I think Collins Mullen, Sundering Titan. If they turn too Titaness, I'd be pretty mad. Like Dylan Donegan wears their jersey. Like I don't know who's actually totally involved with it, but Jacket, I appreciate that, my friend.
Aw. That Grom.
Painted, I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. I'm just kidding. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it very, very much. If you haven't followed the show, hit that follow button, of course.
We do appreciate you.
So does Sammy Burnsy. Even though they're lazy and they're just sleeping. Wake up.
Oh, look, Sammy's butt's in the air now. Oh, is he upside down? Oh, look at him.
The tail goes up and down. That's fun.
Stop torturing the drones.
Mox? That's not fair.
They have mana whatever and Mox Sapphire. Crypt. What was the thing that they put?
Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt and Mox Sapphire? Is that fair? This is not fair.
Painted, I appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. Remember, I have a YouTube channel too. YouTube channel. We're just starting to grow that. Check that out too.
Yay, YouTube.
But yeah, I don't know. I wish that the SG Tour would promote some more team stuff and make it like a little more official. Maybe have like a team leaderboard or something, or make some some more specific rules so we could have a little more of a team battle, make it like matter more. But yeah, I mean, no one's obviously beating Team BCW on the SG Tour. A lot of the MGG guys are going to be doing more Grand Prix and stuff. I mean, I can't imagine that the leaderboard for the SG Tour won't be the 5 of us, all in the top 16. Why did I leave Team MGG?
Why not all the 5 of you in the top 5?
That's like obviously like, a little harder, but... So basically, I left Team MGG after 2 years. Those guys are all great. I love those guys. Team MGG is a franchise and a business, and it's never meant to be about the people. It's supposed to be about the team, and players are going to come and go, and so on and so forth. And yeah, they're just like playing like play all the broken cards deck. And last year I took on more of a managerial role with the team. A lot of people don't realize that I was team captain, but I was not team owner. The team is owned by 2 local Magic players, Frank Pendle and Rick Medich, who came to me initially with the idea. And they started the team. Last year, they're struggling a bit with running the team, so I offered to help. They can't target this.
I know. Protection from ults.
And so I offered to take a managerial spot in the team, and it proved to be too much for me. I was giving up too much on my own end as far as working on my stream and things of that nature, and not seeing the return I wanted to see. And with them kind of moving towards the Pro Tour and their 2 Pro Tour teams and Grand Prix and stuff, it's not really where I'm at right now. And the BCW thing popped up, And it seemed to make more sense, so here we are.
Yay, we're here.
Fucking... Oh, wait, nope. They have one Sundering Titan. All we gotta do is put some creatures in the bin. We didn't do it. Totally whiffed. One of the keys to a good team spirit and camaraderie is being humble and patient with one another. I mean, I think being humble and patient is just like good life advice. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, MGG will still be playing in some events. They're not going to be playing in the tour like they were previously. But they'll be around, obviously. You know? Alright, so I guess Dak Faden is pretty cool if we can draw a red source. I don't think we have any more red sources in our deck with that, but we'll definitely take the
No,
Dak.
do we have a bad lens? There's a black
We
one.
boarded it out. We should actually left it in because this gets it makes this get red too.
Why do I not always pay attention to you? If I pay 95% attention to you.
I am drinking Swazi. Look at this bottle of brown sugar bourbon right here. So.
I'm drinking chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Tastes better than brown sugar bourbon.
That is probably not true. Alright, we just draw a red source. Yes, bad. We also have our cruise here. We're cruising. All these cards in our graveyard. Knight of the White.
Nice Knight of the White Orchid.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any fetchable red sources.
Yeah.
And we just steal this bad boy, we'll be good to go, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
What? Can we look and see? Can we see our like sideboard or whatever? Is there a way to do that?
Bad lens. Yeah, I mean MGG, like, to be completely honest, like,
But we have
I'm
something
not
we can spend,
100% sure what they're doing. I mean, obviously the two MGG Pro Tour teams are playing on the Pro Tour, and the other MGG guys are gonna play some Opens and some GPs and try and cube the Pro Tour and doing their thing, you know. Hotels, and then I'm not thrilled with the change to basically all modern teams. I don't love team events, honestly. It's kind of my idea initially. I wrote an article like 4 years ago saying we should do like standard modern legacy teams, but team events are fun once in a while. It's not an every other week thing. It should not be like it should be like once or twice a year, in my opinion.
Yeah, like Jim and I teamed at the last event, and it was a lot of fun, but it was just like fun. We were on our way down for Thanksgiving to see our house and to do some work and stuff, and it was like a stop. I mean, normally this is like kind of his job, you know, but it was a
Kind of my job?
No, I meant like, it's kind of like...
Nah, why don't you get a job?
You're so cranky.
Stop talking.
Because you're cranky.
I'm just singing songs. I
But
had blinking lights around my
anyway,
neck.
it was just like a fun little trip, and it was like, cool, you know, we get to team together, it's lots of fun, and then Jim would just back to grinding out tournaments. And it's hard to just rely on other people, I feel like, too.
I just like, I mean,
like fun.
I think team events are actually great. I just think that
No.
my personal personality, damn,
And it's like that.
are you kidding me? That's a major tilt. I don't think we'd actually win anymore.
Oh, you mean the boots?
Yeah.
The boots. That's what you get.
I mean, we're just dead. Alright. Like,
Fetch.
we actually can't cast any spells. I guess we can cast this Geist Saint draft. Just try and attack them twice. Draw a red source. But yeah, like, I just personally don't like when my performance affects others. And I wanted just kind of it to be on me. And, you know, I don't like letting my friends down. I lost the finals of an Open with my good friends Max Teets and Pete Ingram. Team sealed Open, and I punted my game 3. Come on. Alright, we're just dead. I punted my game 3 to basically lose the match for us and then the entire tournament. And I was literally inconsolable for about 2 weeks. I was so upset. More upset than why didn't they just give us haste, attack us? They could have just killed us. I was destroyed. Like, and I'm not even exaggerating.
It's actually really funny though, because that was right when we started. We were dating for a little bit, and I was like learning about the whole magic thing.
Really?
Yeah. We've been dating for like a few months, couple months.
That was before we were dating.
No, I knew you. No, I watched that tournament, and I was like super excited. It was the first tournament I ever saw you play in. You're like, yeah, well, my friend Max and stuff, and doing this. I was like, this is great. I remember like watching coverage. And then, like, you know how they put up the pictures of the cards? They were putting up, like, they put up, like, a picture of Elvish Mystic, and I had no idea what it did. You know, I was just, like, I literally had to read everything, and I was trying to learn, and I was just watching, and, like, to me, you made the finals, and, yeah, I saw you lost in the finals. I remember you playing in, like, the semis, I guess, whatever, and you guys played against a team with a young lady on it who got, like, a game loss for something. For like some deck reg error or something, because they were like talking about it, and then got to the finals. You guys lost in the finals, and I was so happy for you, because I was like, oh, you guys did so great. I just watched, and you were like, yeah. I was like, does he not want to talk about this? Like, I don't know what. I was like, you did really, really well. Like, I was watching, I didn't really know too much was going on, but I was really excited for you. He's like, yeah. And
threw it all away.
Like, because he couldn't explain to me what happened at the time. Because, like, if he had started talking about, you know, like, well, there's this thing, it's fear, but it's intimidating, this, and I would just been like, what? Like, I just learned that Elvish Mystic taps for green. So...
Yeah, basically what happened was, I was playing against Gerard, and I was like a red-green deck, and he was like a red-black deck, and he put the 2/2 bestow fear guy onto his 5/3 red vanilla creature. So it was a 7/5 fear, and I was just trying to race it. And on the last turn, I attacked with everything, hoping you would just block wrong and I could kill him. And Pete looks over and he's like, "Jim, what are you doing, man? Why you just leave us dead on board?" And I was like, "Okay, I can't block his creature. We're just dead anyway." And he's like, "It's intimidate, not fear." So I hadn't been playing a ton of Magic that recently. I've been playing Magic for so long that, like, fear is just fear to me. It's just like, and it was a black bestow creature on a red creature, but it gives it intimidate. So I could have blocked it all game. I could have just chump blocked it. And then I got Mana Screw game 2 and just lost the whole match for us. And I was inconsolable. I've had 2 other team experiences too like that, where one time at Worlds in like 2007 or 2008, I was like playing on the Pro Tour for a few years. So, like, some of the Japanese pros, like, knew who I was. And, like, Saito comes up to me and he's like, "Want to draft? Money draft?" And I'm like, alright. So I grab Mark Schmidt and I think it was Luis. It's like 2 local New York PTQ grinders, because the Worlds was in New York that year at the Javits Center. So it was me, I don't know if it was Luis or Lewis, honestly. I'm sorry if you're watching. And Mark Schmidt, me and 2 PTQ grinders versus Saito, Watanabe, who has his his Rookie of the Year trophy. He just got it. It's literally on the table as we're drafting. And Shouda, who's, I'm sorry.
Player of the Year.
Yeah, Shadow's Player of the Year and Watanabe was Rookie of the Year. We drafted against Saito. I think it was Saito. I know it was Watanabe and Shouda, because they had just won Rookie of the Year and Player of the Year. So me and my 2 PTQ grinder friends in New York play against the reigning Player of the Year, Rookie of the Year, and just like a Hall of Fame level player in a money draft. And it was Lorwyn block draft. And I drafted a deck with 2 Muldrifters and 2 Shriek Maws. And it was like the best deck I've ever seen. And I 0-3 the draft. Mark 2-1'd, and I think Luis 2-1'd. And if I won a single match, we would have won the draft and beaten the Player of the Year and the Rookie of the Year with their trophies on the table. But I couldn't win a single fucking match with my double Shriekmaw, double Muldrifter deck. And I was also despondent again for like a month and a half. Just like literally couldn't have let down, and like those guys played their hearts out. Like their hearts out. This is like the biggest, I think maybe they played like 1 or 2 Pro Tours each, maybe even not. Like we're talking like PTQ top 8er but can't like win the PTQ. like great guys, and like they played their hearts out, and I just threw it away, just threw the draft and lost it for them, and I was inconsolable for about a month. I wanted to quit Magic. I was that upset. And then one time we were doing a money draft. It was me, Teets, and Pete against like some German pros, and like I just like screwed up the last turn of game 3 of like the deciding match, and I was again inconsolable for like a year. So like, moral of the story is that I don't like being on teams because I just want to kill myself if I lose. So.
Well, that's just with me. We can just team together.
Well, I won a lot.
Yeah, I did okay.
Like it's different when you like if you throw the final match. Like I've like thrown the final match like 3 times.
Play faster.
Yeah, sure. All right. But yeah, that's story time. All right, my friends.
Time.
So that was our alternating draft there. Hopefully you folks enjoyed it. Our deck ended up okay. I guess we won 2, so it wasn't great, but deck was pretty bad, honestly. Not great.
It wasn't that bad.
It's pretty bad. I mean, like, not great. It's a deck. We had like a few more signets, maybe, but it is what it is.
We would have won our round 2 opponent. We had drawn a land. Remember?
That's true.
Like
obviously things happen, you know. But
I'm just saying, I don't think it was that bad.
it's all right. C.
You're a C.
Pretty soft C+, probably C-. But thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you're watching on YouTube, hope you enjoyed the video. Follow the YouTube, follow the stream, and we'll see you guys next time. We have a donation bonus 2-player queue to do for Power Slide. We'll do that tomorrow, perhaps. It is Christmas coming up, so we'll see how much time we have. Thanks for watching. I'll see you folks.
We'll have to stream again before Christmas.
Yeah, probably.
Or on Christmas.
Yeah, probably. We'll stream more. Don't worry.
Yay!
And then I think
he said we.
The new season
I don't know
prizes.
if y'all heard that.
The new season prizes are great. So, cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. I know you guys have a choice when it comes to streaming. Thank you, folks, for choosing us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Have a good night.
Happy holidays, y'all. We got a host coming up, so stay tuned.